This light. Well, found the problem. It has a giant air leak. You're not gonna be able to see anything, but so I pulled the throttle body off, and Copart must have the engine must have fallen towards me, like, you know, it must have had it on a pallet, because there's a huge hole right back here. Like, how do you even get? Because when I got it, the throttle body was connected and everything. How the fuck does that even happen? So they must have dropped it. So what I'm praying is that pieces of plastic didn't get sucked up in the engine. So right now I am going to, I don't know what is autofocus like. Yeah, so now I'm gonna pull the intake off, probably pull spark plugs, throw my borescope in it, and I'm also going to look for plastic pieces stuck in here, which I highly doubt I'm going to find anything. They're probably all just inside the engine, or it broke and fell down there when it when they tipped the engine over. So, alrighty then, that's some drama. You can see just right there. See that piece of plastic just hanging out right there? Wow. Good job, LKQ. I guess never, you know, assume that anything was done correctly. I knew I should have took it apart when I had it out. That whole thing was about to go in the engine. I knew, I was like, someone was like, when I had it apart, I was like, I should probably swap the intake manifold. So I was like, no, this looks pretty good. But the damage was on the back side. I'll have to get it. When I get it off, I'll show you guys. Well, here it is. Still, there's one big chunk of it. Just like that. Still missing all of those pieces. Which I don't think any are stuck in here. Nope. Oh, looks like I'll be going inside this engine. Wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to stick my borescope down in there and look for pieces. Let's hope that I don't find any, but I'm thinking I might. I already pulled the spark plugs. It's dirty. Not see anything in there. It's like fucking pitch black. Oops. This thing got dirty. Looks like something might have touched this one. Let's see any plastic in here. lot of carbon. Oh, something on that valve. Not sure what that is. Let's go to the next hole. Don't see anything in that one. That's condensation. Let's try what it's condensation. Yeah, it's dirt in there and it keeps getting on my camera. Straight. What do we got here? A clean piston. So far, so good. I don't. Maybe the other stuff fell out the other way, or not really seeing anything. Let's go to number one. Just a little oil on it. I did find another piece. Where was it? Oh, sitting on those tumble flaps for the ones that get all caked up with carbon. It's like a huge shadow. Or maybe this engine was in a front end collision. There's junk on that valve. I don't know what that is. Carbon. It broke loose from sitting for so long. Well, I don't see anything in there. I mean, if this huge chunks of carbon can make it through, holy crap. And I think these little tiny pieces should be able to. See a mark missing at number 3. I'm gonna double check number 3 on the side of the valve. Looks like something may have touched it. It's like a little bit of oil in that spark plug holes. I want these borescopes You gotta put them in, you hit the oil, and get gunk on your lens. Well, I don't see anything besides those pieces that I found, so let's hope, pray that all those other pieces, I don't think so, broke off the other way. But by judging that intake manifold, see, this one looks like it came this way. The big long piece fell in, so this piece may have fallen this way. This piece fell in the motor. It might have been the piece that I found too. Well, and pull the other intake manifold, the good one. I found a piece of plastic on the plates here. I mean, these chunks of carbon, if they fall off, they're bigger than the plastic that's in there. Alright, well, I'm going to reassemble and transfer the new intake manifold. And probably not going to start it tonight because it's thing loud as hell. Well, let's find out if the universe hates me. Jeez, I look terrible. There we go. Let's see. Pulled all the crap out of the engine. Fingers crossed. That's good. Okay. I didn't even start it last night because I didn't want to not be able to sleep, because if I started it and it was fucked, I would have been upset. Okay, so now that I know that's out of the way, he was generous enough to bring me the rest of his stock shit. That would have been helpful when I had the engine out. And I guess I got unbolt, so I gotta do springs. I think this is just a box. There was intercooler in there. Got stock airbox, stock exhaust. Savage. Alright, now I'm gonna work on putting the front end together. Well, that wraps up that GT. This is actually, I recorded this really long after finishing that GTI. I didn't get any footage of driving it or anything, but basically put everything back to stock, and I think I don't know if he still has the car. I've traded it in yet, but he's just, yeah, ran great after it was done, and I got super lucky with the intake manifold. So yeah, that wraps up this fix, I guess so. Next, I'm going to be trying to do my review on this $200 plasma cutter, which has worked flawlessly for me so far. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. So hopefully I get that video put together, and I got another one for my lights and blah 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 blah. So yeah, cool. That GTI is golden, good to go. I haven't touched the exo set in ever. Just pushed it in and out. It's pretty rad. Pretty excited about it. Still trying to finish my truck. Too much to think about. All right, talk to you guys later. Deuces.